beginning. Gender as a term prior to the 1950s was, number one, did not refer to people, and number two, was not in the medical literature. Sexologists were PhDs and MDs in the 50s who were taking, the term was transsexuals at that time, people who believed they were transsexual, mostly men who wanted to be women. And these sexologists were the ones who basically invented so-called sex reassignment surgery. And amongst themselves in the 50s said, well, what are we treating? How are we going to justify this? Because they knew full well, even then, sex is in the DNA. And mutilating the body does not change a person's sex. How are we going to justify this? And so they basically looked at the word gender, which meant male and female, referring to grammar. And you can go online. I did. I went way back. I went back to dictionaries in the 1700s, and you can actually see the definition of gender all the way up. So in the 1950s, one of the sexologists at the time was John Money, Dr. John Money, and they said, well, we're going to take gender and say that for people, it means the social expression of an internal sex identity. That's what we're treating. They pulled it out of the air to justify lining their pockets to do mutilating surgeries. And this is the very same, underneath everything that the activists today are saying, it's the same definition that they're using. It has no basis in reality.